Tiến nói chuyện với thầy đi con ơi.
I'm fine.
Good. And what have you been doing this week?
Thank you from event from club.
Sorry, Vietian, your voice has gone very quiet. I can't hear very
Sorry.
well. Ah,
Uh,
that's better.
yes, I just got an event from my
Mm-hmm.
club.
Okay. Good.
Yes,
And and I hear your mum did her PhD this week. Mrs.
yes.
Ha was telling me. Yeah, that's great. Please say congratulations to your mum from me.
I will say it.
Thank you, Vietian. Thank you. And Mrs. Ha, has your next class started yet?
Yes.
Okay. I hope you are not too tired. Very hard.
Yes. I
Very
I
busy.
I get used to with that.
Okay.
But
Okay.
but too long.
But yeah, too long. Now you have a lot of
Two
classes
two two
today.
and a half hours in the morning, and
Yeah.
and now from 1 p.m. until 8:30.
Wow. Oh, that's so long.
Yeah.
Over
Even I
nine hours.
yes.
More than 9 hours.
Yeah. But that doesn't matter. But I I have to sit up on
You have to
class
sit.
for such a long time,
Yes, yes. Not not good for your heart, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything I need to know before I start this class, Mrs. Ha?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
afternoon. Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you later. Yeah. So, Vietian, so last week you went to play football. Is that right? I think you told me.
Yes, I have a football match last week.
Yeah. Yeah. And how was it? Was it good?
It's not like playing with the other team. It's just like doing some practice.
All right. So you're doing some practice. Great. So when do you get to play a game against the other team?
I don't really know. It depends on my friend's schedule.
Right. Okay. When is your next game, Vietian?
I think it will be next month.
Next month. Okay, not for a while. Ming Ang Chao Gon.
Hello, teacher.
How are you, Ming Ang?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. I'm good, thank you. I'm good. Have you had a good week, Ming Ang?
Yes.
Okay. What is one thing you have done this week?
Uh,
Please tell me one thing you have done.
uh,
Like,
I
for example, have you been swimming with your mum?
no.
Not this week.
Yes,
Okay. Um, will you go swimming again soon or not sure?
I'm not sure.
Ah, okay. Okay. That's a shame. I think swimming is great exercise, Ming Ang. Very good for you. I like swimming too, except the water here is cold. But I enjoy swimming. Kwang, Sin Chao Kwang.
Hello, teacher. How are
How are
you?
you? I'm good, Kwang. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good. Have you had a good week, Kwang?
Yes, I have a good week.
That's great. Good to hear it. Okay, everyone. Thank you for coming to class. I will just wait another minute or so to see if anyone else is going to join us. See if Ding Lam and An Hung will join us. Otherwise, we will get started. So, Ming Ang,
Yes.
just while we are waiting. So, if something has gotten bigger, okay, if something has gotten bigger, what is a word beginning with I that we can also use to describe this? Something getting bigger. A word beginning with I that means getting bigger or has got bigger. Do you know, Ming Ang?
No.
Not sure? Okay, Kwang.
I'm not sure about this.
Okay, I'll give you a clue. So, Ming Ang, the next letter is N. I-N. If something gets bigger or has gotten bigger. I-N. Not sure? Kwang, any idea?
I don't have any idea.
Okay, Ming Ang, next one. I-N-C. This word begins with I-N-C. Means got bigger.
I don't know.
Kwang. I-N-C. Kwang. A word that means has got bigger.
You know.
Not sure. Ding Lam. Chao Gon Ding Lam.
Hi, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Good, thank you. Good. Okay, just doing a short quiz. So, Ding Lam, a word that means has got bigger and begins with the letters I-N-C.
I don't know.
Okay, give you one more letter. Ming Ang. I-N-C-R.
Increase.
Good. Increased. Increased means got bigger. Do you know now, Kwang?
Yes.
You remember this word. You remember now, Ding Lam?
Yeah, I know.
Increased means got bigger. Okay. Kwang. Kwang.
Yes.
What is the opposite of increased? What is the opposite word?
Decrease.
Correct. Increased and decreased are opposites. Ding Lam.
I'm here.
What is a word that begins with the letter F that means to go up and down?
Go up and down.
Go up and down. Tia, and I know you know all these. That's why I'm not asking you, okay? You know all of these. I know.
Fallen.
Go up and down. Fallen means it went down, but to go up and down. Ming Ang. Begins with F. Means to go up and down.
I don't remember.
Okay, Kwang. The next letter is F-L. F-L.
I don't know.
Ding Lam. F-L-U.
But
You sort of remember, don't you, Ding Lam? You sort of remember. Okay, Ming Ang. F-L-U. Any idea? Means to go up and down.
No.
Okay, Kwang. F-L-U-C.
Fluctuate.
Correct. Fluctuate or fluctuated. Ming Ang, do you remember now?
Yes.
Fluctuate or fluctuated. Fluctuated is past tense, of course. Means to go up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Okay, Ding Lam, do you remember now?
I remember.
Fluctuated. Fluctuate or fluctuate or fluctuates. Okay, everyone. So I think everyone here is in the class. Who has just joined? Nguyen. Chào con, Nguyen. Can you hear me, Nguyen?
Yes.
How are you, Nguyen?
Um,
Good, good. Welcome to class. Haven't seen you for a while. All right, everyone, we'll get started now. So again, thank you for coming to class today. It's great to see you all. So we're going to be, as usual, looking at speaking today, and we'll also be continuing our look at words or vocabulary. Remember, words and vocabulary mean the same thing. Vocabulary is just a more formal word, means words. Okay, looking at words we use to describe graphs and charts. So obviously the words we just looked at before were increase, decreased, fluctuates. They are some of the words we use. But first of all, a little bit of speaking. Vietian, can you see the screen that says where you live?
Yes, I can.
Good. All right, everyone. So what I'm going to be doing now, and for maybe next week as well, is give you 20 different, what can you call them? 20 different questions that you need to be able to answer in English, okay, when you do any test like Ielts. First one is where you live. Now, here are 3 different possible answers to this question. There are many different answers, many different ways that you can explain where you live in English. Here are just 3 examples. For example, you could say, I live in Hanoi and I've been living here for a number of years. This, you can see here, is a collocation, number of years. Number of years just means some years. Okay, it could mean 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, even maybe 10 years. Okay, so number of years is a collocation. Remember, a collocation is a group of words that often go together. Number of years. So like I say, number of years can mean 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, just some years. Okay, the other way you could answer this question, I live in Hanoi and I've lived here all my life. Okay, I've lived here all my life. Notice the different form of the word lived in these 2 different sentences. Just depending on how the sentence is structured as to what form of the word living you use. Okay, lived is past tense, living is present tense. Okay, so I want you to give me one of these answers when I ask you the question. Are you ready, Vietian?
Yes.
Okay, so please choose, obviously you choose where you live, okay? Don't say Spain, okay, but use one of these answers. So, Vietian, where do you live?
I live in Vietnam and I've been living here for a number of years.
Good. Minh Ang, where do you live?
I am from Vietnam and I live here for a number of years.
Okay, good. So, I live in Vietnam, okay? Minh Ang, I live in Vietnam. Quang,
I live in Vietnam and I have lived here for a number of years.
okay? I've lived, not lived, okay? It is lived. Some words that have ed on the end are pronounced like a T, okay? And some other words are pronounced like livid, all right? Some words are pronounced like that. Some words, ed is pronounced like a T. It's a little bit annoying because there is no rule for this. You just have to recognize which word ends in a T sound and which word ends in an ED. So this word here is lived, not livid. Livid. Ding Lam. Where do you live, Ding Lam?
I live in Hanoi capital, Vietnam, and I have been living here for a number of years.
Good. And Nguyen? Nguyen? Nguyen, oi. Okay. I'll keep going. So that is how you answer the question, where do you live? So two ways you can answer the question, where do you live? I live in Hanoi. I've been living here for a number of years. Or I live in Hanoi and I've lived here all my life. So those are the two answers you need to remember. Number two, work. Well, of course, none of you work yet. You are all students. Okay? So you are all students, so I won't worry about this one. Number three, hobbies and free time. Hobbies, I'm sure you all know this word, but hobby is something that you do often for fun, something that you find really interesting. For example, playing computer games, playing a sport, reading a book. They are all hobbies. Cooking is a hobby. Painting is a hobby. Getting fit. These are all hobbies. Hobbies and free time. Okay. Nguyen, can you hear me now? Ding Lam.
I'm here.
Okay, Ding Lam, can you read the first sentence for me, please? Just read the sentence.
Okay. I don't get up too much in my free time.
Good, okay. Get up too much means I don't do anything much. I don't do anything in particular. I don't get up too much means I don't do much. I'm not very busy. Kwang.
Yes.
Okay, Kwang, can you please read sentence 2?
I recently got into badminton and I really enjoy it now.
Okay, good. All right, good. You could have just read the sentence, it's fine, but you changed the word, that's fine. Ming Ang,
Yes.
can you please read sentence 3?
I'm considering taking up the drums. It's something I have always wanted to do.
Good. All right. Wanted to do. So remember, here are some definitions for you. Okay. Get up to means to do something. I don't get up to. Just means do something. Get into something. Okay. As in I recently got into yoga means to become interested in something. This word here, I'm considering. Ming Ang, I'm considering. What does it mean, Ming Ang? I'm considering. If you are considering something, what does that mean?
Uh,
You can see here. Ming Ang, what is this?
to think about doing something.
That's right. If you are considering something, it's just another way of saying I'm thinking about something. Okay, I'm considering going for a swim. I'm thinking about going for a swim. Considering is just a more formal way of saying thinking about something. So these are all words to add to your vocabulary. An Hung, welcome to class, An Hung. How are you?
I'm very fine. I'm well.
Sorry, you're very well. That's good, An Hung.
I'm
Okay.
very
All right. And the last one of these, to take up something, means to begin or start a hobby. Okay, usually a new hobby. Maybe you have just started playing badminton. Okay, I've just taken up badminton. Means I've just started to play badminton, my new hobby, to take up something. Okay, I'm going to ask each of you now the question, what do you do in your free time? Please choose one of these answers. Okay, and put in the word, okay, that applies to you. For example, instead of saying yoga, I think Kwang said badminton. Okay, so please use the word that applies to you. Okay, Viet Tien, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Viet Tien, what do you do in your free time?
I'm considering taking up. I'm considering going swimming. It's something I've always wanted to do.
Good English. Great, Viet Tien. Ming Ang, what do you do in your free time, Ming Ang?
I recently got into homework and I am really enjoy it now.
Okay, so homework is probably not a good answer for this, Ming Ang, because homework is work. Okay, it's not a hobby. Does that make sense, Ming Ang?
Yes.
So you need to think of some hobby. So try again, Ming Ang. What do you like to do in your free time?
I recently got into reading book and I am really enjoying it now.
Good. Okay, good. So everyone, these are the words you need to make the sentence, okay? To make you sound like a fluent English speaker. Kwang,
Yes,
what do you get up to in your free time?
I recently got into basketball and I really enjoy it now.
Okay, good. Ding Lam,
Yeah.
what do you get up to in your free time?
I get up to play video game in my free time.
Okay, remember you need to read one of these. Okay, Ding Lam? You have
So,
to read, yeah, Ding Lam, remember, read one of the sentences you can see on your screen. You must use one of those, okay?
okay.
Okay, try again, Ding Lam. What do you do in your free time?
So I get up to play video game in my free time.
No, use one of these sentences, Ding Lam.
Huh?
Okay? You can use video games, but you have to use one of these sentences, okay? Okay, you need to use one of these sentences. Nguyen, are you there? Ang Hong.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, what do you do in your free time, An Hong?
I recently got into the basketball and I really enjoy it now.
Good, I'm really enjoying it now. Huang Hong. Huang Hong.
Yes,
Okay, Huang Hong, what do you do in your free time?
I recently got into watching TV and I am really enjoy it now.
Good, okay. Ding Lam,
Oh, now. Okay.
you know what to do?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do in your free time, Ding Lam?
I get up to play video game in my free time.
So say this, Ding Lam. I
I
recently
recently
got
I
into
I recently got into
video games,
play video game.
and
And I am really enjoying
it.
it now.
Good, good. So that's the sentence I want to hear, everyone. Okay, one more of these. Number 4, family. For those of you who have just joined the class, I am practicing with you 20 questions that you need to know how to answer for the Ielts test. These are the sort of questions you will get asked in a test, and these are the sort of answers you can give. Huang Hong, Huang Hong.
Yes.
Huang Hong. Everyone be ready to answer, please. Can you please read sentence number 1, Ang Hong?
I'm from a Canadian family.
Okay, so this is pronounced close knit. Close knit. Can you say that, please, Wang Hong?
Close knit.
Good. Close knit. Okay, the K is silent. One of these words where the K is silent. There are several in English. Knife is another one. No is another one. I'm from a close-knit family. A close-knit family, you can see the definition here. Close-knit is an adjective. It means people who are close and supportive. It means your family very close to each other. It means they like or love each other or not. I'm from a close-knit family. Ang Hong. Ang Hong.
Yes.
Can you please read sentence 2?
I get on well with my brother, although we do have our moments.
Good. Good reading. Okay. Here are the definitions. To get on with someone means you have a good relationship with them. Means you are close. Okay. Means you are friends. If you get on with someone. We have our moments is informal English language. Means sometimes we disagree, sometimes argue, sometimes ups and downs is another way of saying it. Okay. Ding Lam.
Yeah.
Okay, can you please read sentence number 3?
Okay. I am properly closest to my grandmother. We just click.
Okay, I get this is very informal English. Okay, if you click with someone, it means you get on with them very well. But this is very informal English. Okay, so you don't need to worry about this one too much. It's a little bit old-fashioned, but that's what it means. If you click with someone, it is informal language, just meaning you get on with someone. Okay. So now I'm going to ask each of you, tell me about your family, and I want you to use one of these sentences. Okay? Viet Tien, I'll get you to go again first because I know you can do this. Viet
Yes.
Tien, tell me about your family, Viet Tien, using one of these sentences.
I get on well with my brother, although we do have our moments.
Good. Okay, and remember everyone, if you say we do have our moments, that means sometimes we argue, sometimes we disagree, but usually we get on well. Ming Ang,
Yes,
tell me about your family, Ming Ang.
I get on well with my sister, although we do have our moments.
Good. Quang,
I get on well with my sister, although we do have our moments.
Ding Lam,
I get on well with my brother, although we do have our moment.
good. Nguyen, can you hear me? An Hung,
Uh, I get on well with my sister, although we do have our moments.
good. And Huang Hong,
I get on well with my sister, although we do have our moments.
Good. Okay. So these are all ways to answer the question. If someone asks you, tell me about your family. Okay. And remember, when we speak, we usually use what are called contractions. So I am becomes I'm. I'm is a contraction of I am. It's is a contraction of it is. I've is a contraction of I have. In writing, we usually use the long form. In speaking, we usually use the short form or contraction. Okay, one more of these. Question number 5 is about health and fitness. Health and fitness. Ming Ang,
Yes.
can you please read sentence number 1?
I'm a firm believer in doing daily exercise.
Good, okay? So this word here, firm. I'm a firm
Yes.
believer, okay? Means you are strong. You believe something very strongly, okay? Okay, I got your message. Thank you, Nguyen. So, firm believer is a collocation. These two words go together. I'm a firm believer. Means I believe very much. I believe strongly in doing daily exercise. Does that make sense now, Ming Ang?
Yes.
I'm a firm believer. Means I believe very much in doing daily exercise. Kwang,
Yes,
can you please read sentence number 2?
I strive to eat a healthy diet, although I don't have always pull it off.
Okay, so strive, you pronounce that correctly. Strive just means to try hard. Strive is one word instead of saying 3. I strive to eat a healthy diet. I strive to do exercise. I try hard to do exercise. All right, I'm sure you all know what healthy means. This again is an idiom. Don't always pull it off. Okay, I don't always succeed. I don't always do it successfully. I don't always win. Don't always pull it off. Again, this is slang. Okay, very informal way of speaking. And number 3, Huang Hong. Huang Hong.
Yes,
Sentence number 3, please.
I strive to eat healthy diet, although I don't
No,
want.
number 3. That's number 2.
I'm who have not any serious illness to date took good.
Okay. I've not had any serious illness to date. Touch wood. Okay. Again, this is very, very colloquial English. Okay. Means I hope I never do. It's like a superstitious thing to say. I won't worry too much about this. So don't worry about the touch wood thing. Take me too long to explain. I've not had any serious illness. Serious, of course, means something that is very bad. Something that is serious is not good. Serious illness is a bad illness. All right, everyone. So same thing again, everyone. I'm going to ask you about your health or fitness. All right. And I want you to use one of these answers. Vietian, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, Vietian. Do you like to stay healthy?
I strive to eat a healthy diet, although I don't always pull it off.
Good. Ming Ang,
Yes.
do you like to stay healthy?
I'm a firm believer in doing daily exercise.
Good. Very good, Ming Ang. Kwang,
Yes,
do you like to stay healthy?
yes. I strive to eat a healthy diet, although I don't always put it off.
Good. So remember, pull it off is a very informal way of saying I don't always succeed. Okay, it means I try to be healthy, but sometimes maybe I eat junk food or maybe I eat ice cream too much. And remember, strive just means try hard. So these are all good words to add to your vocabulary. Deng Lam,
Yeah.
do you like to stay healthy, Deng Lam?
Yeah, I like it, but
Remember, Deng Lam, you have to use one of these answers, number 1 or number 2.
okay. I still to eat a healthy diet, though I I don't always put it off.
Good. So this word here, Deng Lam, is strive. Can you say that, please? Strive.
Try.
Strive. Okay, as you can see here, strive just means to try hard. I
Yeah.
try hard to eat a healthy diet, but I don't always succeed. An Hung,
Uh,
do you like to
I'm
stay
sweet.
healthy? Do you like to stay healthy, An Hung?
I'm sweet to do a lot exercise. Uh, and try to eat healthy diet.
Okay, so this word here, An Hung, is strive. Can you say that? Strive.
Strive.
Yes, it's pronounced strive. Strive. And remember, strive means to, what does strive mean? An Hung? Strive means,
To try hard.
that's right. Good. Strive means I try hard to eat a healthy diet or I try hard to do exercise, although I don't always pull it off, succeed. And Huang Hung,
Yes.
Huang Hung, do you like to do exercise, Huang Hung?
Um, I'm a believer. I'm doing daily exercise.
Okay, I'm a firm believer. Can you say the word, please? Firm.
Free.
Firm. Firm.
Free.
Can you say for me, please? Huang Hong.
Uh,
Good. Firm. Firm.
for
Firm. Okay. I'm a firm believer in doing daily exercise. Mean I believe very strongly. Okay. Or I agree very much about doing daily exercise. Okay, everyone. Let's just review some of these. Okay, first one. Remember, where do you live? So please use one of these for your answer. I'll start somewhere else this time. Ding Lam.
Yeah.
Where do you live, Ding Lam?
I live in Vietnam and I have been living here for a number of years.
Good. Quang. Where do you live?
I live in Vietnam and I have been living here for a number of years.
Ming Ang. Where do you live?
I live in Hanoi and I have been living here for a number of years.
And Viet Tien. Where do you live?
I am from Vietnam, born and bred.
Great. Born and bred. That's good, Viet Tien. Means you are born there and this is where you are from. Born and bred is a collocation. An Hung.
Yes.
Where do you live, An Hung?
Uh, I live in Vietnam and I have been living here for a number of years.
Good. So everyone remember, number of years can be any number. 3, 4, 5, 10 is just a way of saying any number of years. Living here for a number of years. Huan Hong,
Mm,
where do you live, Huang Hong?
I'm living in Vietnam and I have been living here for a number of years.
Great. Okay. Next one. Remember, we won't worry about work. Okay. Free time. Viet Tien, what do you do in your free time?
I don't get up too much in my free time.
Ming Ang, what do you do in your free time?
I recently got into reading book and I am really enjoying it now.
Good. Okay. So remember, got into means I've just started. I've just begun. Quang,
I recently got into basketball and I really enjoy it now.
great. Ding Lam,
I recently got into a video game and I am really enjoying it now.
good. Okay. And everyone remember, recently means you haven't been doing it very long. Something that is recent, okay, has just happened, maybe in the last week or last couple of weeks. An Hong,
Yes.
what do you do in your free time, An Hong?
Uh, I get up to playing basketball in my free time.
Okay. I recently got into basketball. Now I see what you mean. I play basketball in my free time, is how you say it. Okay, An Hong?
Uh,
Okay,
yeah.
you don't need to say get up. This is a collocation you use when you don't do something. But when you do something, just use the word play or do. Okay, and Huan Hong.
Okay.
Huang Hong.
Yes,
Huang Hong, oi. What do you do in your free time, Huang Hong?
I recently got into watching TV and I am really enjoy it now.
Great. Okay. Family is next. Huang Hong,
Yes, teacher.
tell me about your family, Huang Hong.
Um, um, mm, I get on well with my sister although we do have a mom.
Good. An Hong. An Hong,
Yes.
tell me about your family, An Hong.
Uh, I get let's wait.
Start again, An
Uh,
Hong. Tell me about your family.
wait. Let me take. Uh,
Please look at the screen, An Hong. I'll come back to you. Ding Lam. Ding Lam,
Yes.
tell me about your family, Ding Lam.
I get on well with my brother, although we do have our moments.
Quang, tell me about your family.
I get on well with my sister, although we do have our moment.
Ming Ang, tell me about your family.
I get on well with my sister, although we do have our moments.
And Viet Tien, tell me about your family.
I'm from a close-knit family.
Great. An Hong,
I'm
tell me
from
about your family.
I am from Clonish family.
Good. Okay. Close knit. Remember, you have to pronounce the S. Close knit. Can you say that, please, An Hong? Close knit.
Clonit.
Okay. Close. Close.
Close.
Close knit. Okay. Good. And last one of these, everyone. Viet Tien,
Yes,
do you try to stay fit, Viet Tien?
but I've not had any serious illness up to date.
Good. Ming Ang,
Yes,
Do you enjoy staying healthy, Ming Ang?
I'm a firm believer in doing daily exercise.
Kwang,
Yes,
do you try to stay healthy?
I have not had any serious illness to date. Touch wood.
Good. Okay, good. So remember to date, this collocation here, to date means up till now. I haven't had any serious illness to date, means up to now. Again, it's an informal way of saying up to today. Okay, I haven't had any serious illness in my life yet. That's what it means, to date. Ding Lam,
Yeah, I'm here.
do you try to stay healthy, Ding Lam?
I I I try to eat a healthy diet, although I don't always put it off.
Good. Good English. An Hung,
Yes.
do you like to stay healthy, An Hung?
Yes, I'm a firm believer in playing basketball.
Okay. Firm. Firm is how you pronounce it. And Huang Hong.
Firm.
Good. That's better. Better. Huang Hong,
Yeah, teacher.
do you like to stay healthy?
I should try to get a healthy diet, although I don't always put it on.
Good. So this word here, strive. Huang Hong, strive. Can you say that, please? Strive.
I'll try.
Strive.
Try.
Okay. You have to pronounce the V sound. Strive. Strive. And remember, strive means just you try hard. Okay? I strive to do my homework. I strive to do the housework. I try hard. I strive to get to school on time. Strive just means try hard. Okay, everyone, we will continue with more of these next week. So like I say, these are all questions that you must be able to answer. And what we are doing is practicing good answers to them using those words. Are there any questions? Okay. All right, everyone, you might remember last week we looked at this vocabulary which you need to know in order to be able to describe changes in a graph. So these words, this vocabulary here, all describes something that went up. All describes something that went up. Okay. Vietian.
Yes.
Okay. First sentence, please, Vietian.
Rose 2.
Ming Ang, second sentence.
Increased to.
And remember, you use to before you say a number. Need to is a preposition, okay? And you need to use it before you say a number. So here, a number would go. Kwang. Third sentence, please, Kwang.
Went up to.
Good. Ding Lam. Fourth sentence, Ding Lam.
Climb to.
Good. An Hung. Fifth sentence, An Hung. Good. Grew too. Okay, these are good. These are all words that mean go up. They are all synonyms. Okay, the opposite of going up, of course, is going down. Huang Hong. Huang Hong. First sentence, please, here.
Fail to.
Good. Vietian. Second sentence, please.
Decline to.
Ming Ang. Third sentence, please.
Decreased to.
Good. Kwang. Fourth sentence, please.
Robert too.
Okay, so this is one of these words where the ED is actually pronounced like a T. Okay, so it is dropped, not dropped. Can you say it again, please? Dropped.
Dropped.
Dropped, good. Dropped too, good. And last one here, anhung.
Went down too.
Good. Next, words that describe stability. Stability means nothing much has changed. Okay, so we've got words describe things that go up, words describing a downward trend, things that go down. Now words describing a situation that doesn't change. Huan Hong. Huang Hong. Number one, please, Huang Hong.
Level out.
Good. Viet Tien, number two.
Did not change.
Ming Ang, number three.
Remained steady at.
Okay, this one, it is just pronounced remained. Remained. Can you say that, please, Ming Ang? Remained.
Remained.
Good. Not remained. Okay? It's not pronounced like that. It's pronounced remained. Quang. Number four, please, Quang.
Stayed constant at.
Good. And Ding Lam. Ding Lam. Number five. This word here.
Fluctuate.
Okay, very close, Ding Lam. Plateaued.
Plateau.
You might remember last week I told you it's a French word, which is why the spelling looks a little bit unusual. It's French. Plateaued.
Plateau.
Just means to stay the same. Plateaued.
Plateau.
Good. Okay. Now, vocabulary that describes a small change. Anhung. Number one, please. Anhung.
Just under, over.
Good. Huang Hong. Number two, Huang Hong.
We're under, over.
Okay, means that something has gone under or over a certain number by a lot. And these words here all mean the same. These words here. Viet Tien, the first one, please. Number three, Viet Tien.
Roughly.
Roughly. Roughly means the same as this one, Ming Ang. What is this word?
Approximately.
Good. Approximately. Pronounce it very well. And approximately means exactly the same as this word here, Quang. What is this word here?
About.
About. Okay. Roughly, approximately, and about all mean the same thing. The opposite, by the way, of these words is a word like exactly. Exactly is the opposite of these words. Roughly, approximately, and about mean not exactly. Okay, and the last one we will worry about, these two. Ding Lam. Ding Lam.
Fluctuate.
Good. Fluctuated means to go up and down. Fluctuate means to go up and down. And the last one here, peaked. Peaked is the highest point of a graph or chart. Okay. All right. Time for you to do a little bit of work. Viet Tien.
Yes.
Can you please read number 3? Thank you.
The line graph below gives information about the number of visitors to 3 London museums between June and September 2013. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant.
Okay, your reading is very good, Viet Tien. Excellent reading. I just make this A little bit bigger, so you can read it a bit more clearly. Okay, so as Vietien has just joined us, this graph gives information about the number of visitors to 3 London museums. It's a little bit hard to read, but this here says British Museum. Okay, what color is the line for the British Museum? Huan Hung, Huang Hung, Huang Hung.
Yes.
Okay, the British Museum, what color line is it on the graph?
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay, very simple. You see here, this is the graph for the British Museum. Next one is the Science Museum. An Hung. An Hung.
Yes.
What color is the line for the Science Museum?
It's red.
Purple is the color. Okay,
Okay.
purple. Okay, purple. Red would be a brighter color than that. This color is purple. And Ding Lam. The third museum is the Natural History Museum. What color is the line for Natural History Museum?
Blue. It's blue.
It is blue indeed. Blue. By the way, natural history means things like dinosaurs. Okay? Natural history is to do history, okay, and things to do with nature. So dinosaurs are an example of natural history. Science, you all know what science is. Okay, so remember, I've always told you, and you should remember, when you look at any graph or chart, you need to look, first of all, at the title. Okay, this is the title here. And then you look at the x-axis, which is this line, and you look at the y-axis, which is this line. Now, you must understand what is on each axis and, of course, what is the title of the graph before you can begin to report or understand what the graph is telling you. Ming Ang,
Yes.
what is on the x-axis of this graph? What does the x-axis measure?
Is month.
No, that is the y-axis. Remember, x-axis is always the one that goes up and down.
Is thousand.
Thousands of what? Thousands of what? Kwang, can you help her, please? Kwang.
Yes.
The x-axis measures thousands of what?
A visitor per month.
Correct. Thousands of visitors. Do you understand now, Ming Ang?
Yes.
Okay, you see here, it says visitors. Thousands of visitors. So, Ding Lam. Ding Lam.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, what does the y-axis measure? This is the y-axis. What does it show us?
So it's red.
No, this is the y-axis. What does it show? What is it measuring? What are these?
It is
What are these? Ding Lam?
is num
An Hung, can you help him, please? An Hung. What are these? This is the y-axis of the graph.
The month.
Okay. Yes, they
The
are
month.
months. They are months. Okay, Ding Lam?
okay.
They are months. June, July, August, September. They are all months. So the y-axis, and remember everyone, the y-axis is always the one that goes across the page. Always. The y-axis shows us months. The x-axis shows us thousands of visitors. Huang Hong.
The picture.
In the month of July, okay, how many visitors did the British Museum have? In July.
Uh, 400.
Okay, Viet Tien.
Uh,
In
in,
July, how many visitors did the British Museum have?
in July, there are approximately 750 visitors for the British
750 what, Viet Tien? What is this?
visitors.
Good, 1,000. Okay, everyone, you can see here, July. Yellow is the British Museum. You can see here, this number here is 700,000. Okay, and as Viet Tien said, the peak here, remember this is a peak, is about halfway between 700 and 800. So this must be about 50,000. So in July, the British Museum had about or approximately 750,000. Ming Ang.
Yes.
In August, how many visitors did the British Museum have? In August.
Approximately 500,000.
Correct. Okay, approximately 500,000. Good, Ming Ang. Kwang.
Yes.
In June, how many visitors did the Natural History Museum have?
4,000. 400.
The Natural History Museum, what color is that?
About 600.
So we're looking at this. So it's not really 600. What would this be? Here, Kwang.
550.
Correct. 550,000. About. Okay, or roughly, or approximately. Okay, thank you, Kwang. Ding Lam.
Here.
In June, how many visitors did the Science Museum have?
It is
In
for
June.
in June
Yep,
in June is 400 visitor
yep. 400, and what is this? 400,
400,000 visitor
400,000. Good. 400. Remember, not just 400, 400,000 visitors in June. Okay. An Hung.
Yes.
In August, how many visitors did the Science Museum have?
Uh, about 300.
About
No, no, no.
300, yeah, about three,
Uh,
about
400.
no, you are right the
Oh,
first
can
time.
you? I run with the nature history.
Okay, so Science Museum. An Hung,
It's about 300.
about 300, 300 what? 300,
Uh,
what is this?
visitor.
300, no, what is this where I'm
Uh,
pointing?
mm, 300,000.
Good, 300,000, not 300, 300,000. Huang Hong.
Yes.
In September, how many visitors did the British Museum have? September.
About 300,000.
We're talking here, so more than 600. 600 would be here. What do you think this number is? Here. Huang Hong?
315.
650. Good. It's halfway between 6 and 7, as you can see. So about 650,000. Does that make sense, Wang Hong?
350.
And 650,000.
I think 300,000 and 15.
350,000. Okay. Kwang,
Yes.
what is a word beginning with the letter R that means approximately? Can you remember?
I don't have any idea.
Okay, we looked at it before. Meng Ang.
Roughly.
Good. Very good. Good memory. Roughly. Do you remember now, Kwang?
Yes.
Okay, roughly. Roughly, everyone. This word here, okay, roughly means the same as approximately. Okay, it's a synonym for approximately. Ding lam.
What?
Who's writing on the graph? Nguyen, can you please take the red writing off the graph, please? Thank you, Nguyen. Okay, Ding lam.
Yeah, I'm here.
What is a word beginning with A, begins with the letter A, also means approximately?
Of course.
Another word begins with the letter A. Not sure? An Hong.
About.
About. Good. About. Good. About, roughly, and approximately all mean the same. You need to know these, everyone. Okay. Nguyen. Can you hear me, Nguyen? Okay, Gwen. Can you talk, Gwen? Can you tell me what this is of a graph? Begins with the letter P. P. Not sure? Viet Tien.
Yes.
Okay. Not people. Not people. Okay. This here. This part of the graph here.
Peak.
Peak. Okay. It is peak, Nguyen. It is the peak. The peak is the highest point. Okay. So you could say visitors to the British Museum reached a peak of how many, Viet Tien?
750,000.
Correct. Okay. The peak is 750,000, about, or approximately, or roughly. Okay, I think that's enough of this. Right. In chat, everyone, I want you now to answer these questions for me. All right. This is question 1. This one here, everyone. So the first thing you have to do is give me another title for the graph. Okay. This is the title of the graph here. Please send me in chat Okay, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 missing words from this sentence. This is the first letter of each word. Please go into chat now and send me the 5 missing words. Ming Ang, do you understand what I want you to do?
Yes.
Good. Kwang,
Yes.
do you understand what I want you to do?
Yes.
Good. Ding Lam,
Yeah.
do you understand what I want you to do?
Yes, I know.
Good. Nguyen, you can do this without speaking, of course. Send me your answer in chat, Nguyen. An Hung, do you understand?
Can you repeat that? My internet connection is not good.
Okay, you need to send me what are the 5 missing words in this sentence. Okay, this here, okay, you are giving another title for the graph, okay, but based on this information. So you need to send me what are these 5 missing words. And I've given you the first letter of each word. Huang Hung,
Okay, teacher.
Huang Hung,
Yes,
do you understand what I want you to do?
I understand.
Good. Okay, everyone. So please send me your answer now in chat. Just the 5 words will do. You don't need to write the whole sentence, just the 5 words. Thank you, Viet Tien. You are correct. Okay, Viet Tien gets the prize for being first. This isn't very hard. You should all be able to do this now. The 5 missing words. Viet Tien, while we are waiting, Viet Tien,
Yes.
your mother, Viet Tien, how many years has she studied for her PhD?
As she said, she's been studying for 3 years.
3 years. Wow, that's very fast. Very fast for PhD. Wow, she must have worked very hard.
Yes, it is.
Okay, Nguyen. Thank you, Nguyen. Okay, you are almost correct, Nguyen. Just the first word. Okay, first word is not quite correct. You are missing 1 letter, Nguyen. So here you are looking for a synonym of the word gives. You are looking for a word that means the same as gives. So Nguyen, see if you can correct. Thank you, Ming Ang. Okay, your first word is not correct, Ming Ang. It's not summaries. Okay, summaries is not the same as gives. When you have the right word before, you had the right word, but you were just missing a letter. Okay, Kwang, you need to send me 5 words. You've only sent me 3. Now you've sent me 4. That's better, Wen. Correct. That's better. Wang Hong, you need to send me, there are 5 missing words, as you can see. One more minute, everyone. Okay, don't want to keep the people who finished waiting too long. In fact, 30 more seconds. Okay, that's better, Kwang. Okay, that's long enough, everyone. Viet Tien.
Yes.
What's the first word, please, Viet Tien?
The first word is shows.
Shows. Everyone, the first word is shows. Ming Ang, does this make sense to you now?
Yes.
Shows and gives mean the same, not summarize. Summarize means something different, completely different. This graph shows, and shows must have an S on the end. This graph shows. Ming Ang, what is word number 2, please?
Pupil.
Good. People. Okay, instead of saying visitors, we say people. Very similar words. Visitors, people. Visited 3 museums in Kwang. What is word number 3, please? Kwang?
London.
London. Very good. London. Ding Lam.
Yeah.
What is word number 4, please?
I don't know.
Okay. An Hong. An Hong.
Uh, I think it's between.
Between is correct. Between. Okay, Ding Lam?
Okay, I understand.
Between. Between is the word. And the last word here, very easy. Wang Hong.
Yes.
What is word number 5, please?
Hmm. I don't know.
Okay, begins with A. Should be quite easy. An Hong.
And
And. Good. You can see it. It is up here. Okay, and. Okay, this graph shows how many people visited 3 museums in London between June and September. Okay, so congratulations to those of you who got it all correct. Anho. Okay, next question, everyone. Just send me the answer to this very quickly. We've already discussed this, but I want to make sure that you know. What does the x-axis show or measure? Please send me the answer to this question now in chat. What does the x-axis show or measure? So, of course, you need to remember which one is the x-axis. You can answer this, by the way, in 3 words. You can do this in just 3 words. You can tell me. An Hong, that is not correct. Which one is the x-axis? Remember? You have to remember which one is the x-axis. Nguyen, other way. Thank you, Ming Ang. Thank you, Viet Tien. Thank you, Kwang. Okay. Ming Ang. Ming Ang.
Yes.
What does the x-axis show?
A thousand of visitors.
Okay, thousands or probably the number of visitors is better. Okay, you can all see here. Okay, this part of the graph, x-axis shows the number of visitors. Okay, number of visitors in thousands. Okay, would make your answer even more correct. but it is correct enough to say number of visitors. Okay. So next one, very easy. And remember, the x-axis is always the one that goes up and down. Always is the x-axis. Y-axis, I won't get you to write this because it's too easy. Ding Lam.
Yeah.
What does the y-axis show us or measure? The y-axis.
Is month.
Months, yes, very easy. This is the y-axis, always goes across the page, and these are months. Okay, next one. Please send me the missing word to this question. Overall, the number of visitors to the British Museum does what?
Is
That's all right. Please write it for me, everyone. Everyone, please write this one in chat to me. Thank you, Viet Tien. Almost correct, Viet Tien. Should be past tense. Remember, Viet Tien, graphs always tell you something that has already happened. Most graphs. Okay, so you have to write in past tense. Thank you, Ming Ang. Thank you, Kwang. Okay, Kwang, what is the answer, please? Kwang?
It is fluctuated.
It is fluctuated. Remember, everyone, fluctuate means to go up and down. Up, okay? Up, down, up. It fluctuates, goes up and down. Remember, everyone, this is the word here. For those of you who are not sure, fluctuated. Fluctuated means to go up and down. Okay, Viet Tien.
Yes.
Okay, slightly more difficult question, Viet Tien. The visitors to the British Museum fluctuated around what? What would you say?
Around 500,000 to 750,000.
Okay, so usually you would just give one number, Viet Tien, and you would take the middle number between the peak, okay, and this, which is called the lowest point. So what is the middle number between the peak and the lowest point? About.
About 600,000.
Correct. Okay, so it fluctuated around what, Viet Tien?
It fluctuates around 600,000.
Correct. All right. So everyone, this is how you measure it. When you say it fluctuated around a number, okay, you look at the halfway point between the peak. Remember, this is the peak and this is the lowest point. The halfway number is about 600,000. Not exactly, but about, or roughly, or approximately. Ming Ang, does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, so it's the number of visitors to the British Museum fluctuated around 600,000. Kwang, does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, fluctuated around 600,000. That is halfway between the peak, which is this, and the lowest point. All right, answer to the next question, please. Overall, again, send this to me in chat. The number of visitors to the Natural History Museum, again, begins with F, but it is not fluctuated. So please don't send me that. The number of visitors to the Natural History Museum overall. Overall means in summary. Thank you, Ming Ang. You are correct. Ming Ang is first. Anyone else? Thank you, Kwang. And as I was saying before, remember this is past tense because we are talking about 2013. So you must use the past tense form of any word. Okay, I've only got Ming Ang and Kwang so far. Ding Lam, An Hong, Huang Hong, Nguyen. Nguyen, you should know this. Okay, Ming Ang, you are correct. Kwang, you are correct. Ding Lam. Nguyen, we are looking at this one here. Ding Lam. Ding Lam.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, what is the answer, Ding Lam?
I don't know answers.
Okay. An Hong.
I'm still finding the answer.
Okay, it's a very simple word. Huang Hong. Huang Hong. Not sure? Okay, you can see everyone. Natural History Museum, okay, has gone generally down, okay? What is a word beginning with F, which means to go down? An Hong?
Uh,
Beginning with F. Went down. A word that begins with F means it went down. Huang Hong? Any idea?
I know.
Ding Lam? Any idea? Simple word. Kwang, please tell them. Kwang.
It is fell.
It is fell. Okay, overall number of visitors to the Natural History Museum fell. Okay, this one here. Okay, fell, went down. Overall, it went down. Okay, started off here, about 550,000, finished here, about 450,000. It went down. Overall, it fell. Do you understand now, Ding Lam?
I understand.
Good. Fell. And An Hong and Huan Hong. It fell. Okay, next one, everyone. We will finish these and it will be the end of the lesson. Okay, 2 missing words here. Overall, number of visitors to the Science Museum. Give you a clue. First word begins with R, has 4 letters. Second word beginning with SL. Has 7 letters. 7 letters. Okay, a little bit more difficult. See if anyone knows it. Vientiane, you should know this. The second one. So, first word should be easy. Begins with R, 4 letters. This one, a little bit harder. It's an adverb, by the way, the second one. and has 7 letters. All right, still waiting for your answers in chat, please. Viet Tien, do you know?
The first letter.
For the second one, do you know what the second one is?
I don't know the second one, but I think the first one with the letter R is roughly. No,
No, it's not roughly.
it's not rough.
Okay. Look, everyone at the Science Museum, what has happened to it overall? Overall, it has gone up. Meng Ang, very good. You are correct, Meng Ang. Well done. Quang, you are almost correct. Almost. Okay, everyone. Meng Ang, can you please tell me the answer?
Rose slightly.
Good. Rose slightly. Slightly is an adverb that means a little bit. Okay, so you can see the Science Museum, this one here, started at 400,000, finished about 450,000. So it rose overall slightly, a little bit. Do you remember now, Viet Tien?
Yes.
Okay, rose slightly, a little bit. That's why I said this one is an adverb. Slightly is an adverb. And Quang, almost correct. Slightly is the adverb. Okay, we'll finish this, then that will be the end of the lesson. Next one, please, this one. Between June and July, number of visitors to the British Museum rose from... Okay, what is this word here? The next word is a number. First word begins with A. This one, I didn't give you the first letter. You have to work it out. Is a number. Same with this. A letter beginning with A. This one is a number. British Museum, everyone. Between June and July. Between June and July, visitors to the British Museum rose from... Who was going to be first with this? Come on, everyone, it's a race. Now 3 o'clock, time to finish the lesson, but I want to finish this exercise first. Okay, Viet Tien, so just checking. Yes, you are correct, Viet Tien. Okay, Viet Tien, because it's almost time to finish. Viet Tien, can you please give me the answer?
Is approximately 600 and approximately 750.
Good. Okay. What A word could you also have used here, Viet Tien, instead of approximately?
About.
About. Good. All right. So Viet Thanh is first. Okay. Between June and July, number of visitors to the British Museum rose from, you can see here, June, approximately 600,000 people to about 750,000 people. Approximately 600,000 people, it rose to approximately 750,000 people. All right, the last one, I won't get you to write, I'll get you to tell me. Then we will finish. In August, the number of visitors to the Science Museum, Minh Anh. Minh Anh.
Yes.
Okay, which color is the Science Museum?
Purple.
Correct, okay. So in August, Minh Anh, the number of visitors to the Science Museum did what, beginning with D? A word that begins with D. All right, I'll give you a clue. Quang. Quang.
I don't know.
Quang, oi.
Quang, thầy gọi Quang ơi.
Quang, what is the opposite of increased?
Decrease.
Yes, the number of visitors to the Science Museum decreased to Minh Anh what?
Decrease
To how many thousand people?
500.
Science Museum, August?
300.
Correct, 300,000 people. Okay, decreased everyone to 300. This one here. Before C word here, Viet Thanh.
uh,
Word beginning with C. Okay, means went up Viet Thanh, didn't it?
Mắm thêm
Sorry, Viet Thanh, what's the word?
thêm
Not came. Anyone tell me before I show you? Okay, this word here. Climbing, climbing, climbed, climbing. To, what is the next A word here? An hung. Climbing to, what word begins with A that we often use here, which means roughly? Wan Hung, can you tell me? A word beginning with A means roughly. Ding Lam.
It is approximately.
Approximately. Very good, Ding Lam. Approximately how many? Quang.
I don't know.
Looking at the Science Museum, Quang. It climbed in September to approximately how many?
450.
Is correct, Quang. You do know. Okay? It climbed, everyone. In August, the number of visitors to the Science Museum decreased to 300,000 people before climbing went to go up to approximately 450,000 people. Okay, everyone, that is the end of the lesson. All right, please, you need to know these words. All right, you need to know these words for describing changes. Otherwise, you won't be able to do. All right, writing task 1. Mrs. Ha.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt, Mrs. Ha.
No, yeah, okay, nothing.
Okay, I would like to do the same thing with them. Get their email
I
addresses.
know, okay.
Same thing.
Yes. Các con nhá, tức là bây giờ thầy sẽ hàng tuần thì sẽ giao bài tập cho bọn con. Học được một thời gian rồi cho nên là phải có bài tập nữa. Thế thì thầy sẽ gửi trực tiếp cho bọn con qua email. Cho nên là bác sẽ nhắn cho bọn mình cái email của thầy. Đúng nhỉ? Hoặc là thầy nhắn vào trong, thầy có nhắn cho bọn con trong group nữa không? Cũng không thấy có hả? Cái email của thầy. Sau đó thì mình sẽ viết cho thầy email để cho thầy biết giới thiệu tên của các con nhé. Xong để thầy biết tên bọn con là ai, và sau đó thì cái email của các con sẽ đã tự động nằm trong cái hệ thống email của thầy, thầy gửi bài cho bọn con hàng tuần. Hiểu ý chưa nhỉ? Các bạn gửi email cho thầy nhé, gửi email cho thầy xong là đấy, thầy gửi, các con copy lại đi. Các con copy lại email của thầy đi. Thầy gửi cho tất cả mọi người đấy. Nhìn thấy chưa? Nhìn trong chat chưa? Trong cái tin nhắn đó. Copy lại cái email đó nhé, xong các con chủ động viết thư cho thầy để thầy sẽ có cái email của bọn con, được chưa nào? Và nhớ ví dụ như là tên là An Hưng thì ghi là chỉ cần giới thiệu tôi là con là An Hưng thôi, đúng chưa? Không cần phải nói nhiều, đúng không? Thế là làm ơn hãy gửi bài tập cho con vào cái email này, thế là xong thôi. Minh Anh nữa, đúng chưa? Nhớ các bạn khác thì đều làm chung như thế cả. Nguyên thì bị mẹ quản lý máy thì bây giờ đang tranh thủ đang ngồi trên máy, thì con viết mail cho thầy ngay đi, chỉ mất khoảng 2 phút là xong thôi mà. Được chưa? Okay, thank you, teacher. I reminded them already.
Thank you, Mrs. Ha. So everyone, I have put my email address in chat. They know this, do they?
They saw already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
In the chat box. No.
Great. Thank you, Mrs. Ha. So please reply to me, everyone. I will send you the homework for this week.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mrs. Ha. All right. Thank you, everyone. You are all free to go now. All right. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a great week at school. I will see you next Sunday.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
Everyone. Okay.
Bye bye.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Teacher.
Bye bye.